Hi there and welcome back to one of our tutorials. Our tutorial today is about Revit and it's about levels. I have more than one point I would like to talk about related to levels, so let me start with the first. Let me come to new, and from new I will select that template. I'll say OK. Then I will open the view north. And here you can see that your levels are having one symbol on one side only. This is for all elevations, by the way, and later on in the sections also you will find one side only. Let me come back to north and let me say OK, view, and close inactive to close all inactive windows. How can I change now this level shape from one bubble to have two sides of the bubble or of the symbol? If you want to do that for one level only or a couple of levels, you can just click here and click here. However, if you want that to be for the whole project, so don't waste your time, click square by square or here this area each time you need to turn on the level, because in new levels, when you are going to create new levels, you have to repeat the same, you have to click that small square to get the other symbol or the other side of the symbol to be more clear. So how can I have all my levels in the whole project with the two side symbols? It's very easy. Just pick the level, come to properties, select edit, and from here select the other side. When you say OK, this will reflect to all the views, not only this view. So if I come back to here, south view, east view, west view, amazing. Let me go back to north and let me say, okay, I'm happy with that. I just need to change the scale. Okay, let me change the scale from here. And now I need also to change the name. So maybe I need level 0 to be street level. Yes. And what is yes? Yes, I mean any level that will reflect to any of my views here will have the same name. So if you come back here to level 1 and I highlighted that to say I need that to be the first floor, where should be the ground floor? I will do it later. So 0, 1 and first floor. When I say enter or I click anywhere in the screen, this message will be repeated all the time to ask you, would you like to rename the corresponding views? What do you mean with corresponding views? In the floor plan, I have level 1 here. And in the ceiling plan, you will see the same one, by the way. So if you say yes, it means I need 0, 1 first floor to appear here, replacing level 1 and the same for here. My question now, how can I create a new one? I need a new one. Maybe I need it to be 600 from the street level. This 600 level from the street level, I want it to be the ground floor. So how can I create it? You can create the ground floor level or any new level just by right-click any existing selected level and say create similar. How can you make sure where should be your new level? In which category it should appear? This is something that you have to select and you have to decide before you continue. Something else, you have to make sure that the option make plan view is active. Otherwise your level will be only a constraint and it will not appear in here. So if I created here something like a level and something like that, let me uncheck that and let me create something like this. It tells you level 2 and it will stay black, it will not be blue, because it's just a shape of a level, but you don't have a plan here in floor or ceiling called level 2. Okay, let me click and delete it. Okay, I need to, one more time, I need to create similar, I need to create a new level, and sure, I need to make a plan. What kind of plans? In which one of these it will appear? To make sure in which one of these, you have to click plan view types. By default, when you start any project with this template, you can see that your floor plans will be these 3. So any level you are going to create will appear in a structure plan, floor plan, and ceiling plan. If you don't want to use the structure, so select it to deselected, yeah, and here if you say okay, and if you create here any level and you come, it looks like it's a black, but it's not. If you come to modify, arrow to stop the command that you started with, you can see that it is level 3, it is blue, it reflects to these two, floor plan and ceiling plan. Let me highlight the name and let me give it a different name. So I need that to be ground floor. And maybe I would like to add 00 at the beginning, so I can make sure, let me say yes, so I can make sure also of the alphabetical order here. So now I have a street level, I have ground floor level, I have first floor level. It's time to add some dimensions to make sure of the distances. So let me click from here to here and to here. Click here again. Now pick this level and put the number and enter. Then pick the upper level and put the number, which is maybe 3 meters, and enter. If you need to make sure that none of these levels will move to anywhere without your permission, please lock the distances. If you would like just to lock the distance and you try to move your levels, they will move. So all of them will stay having the same distance between each one and the above one, but the level itself will change. I'll say undo and I will do a last step. Click one of the levels and we prefer the street level and pin the level. With pen, this one will go to nowhere, and because of the lock, none of these will move to nowhere. So in this tutorial, we covered more than important point. Number one, if you would like to have the other side symbol, you have to select the level, select the properties, and turn on that from edit type. Number two, if you would like to create a level that gives you a plan in floor or a plan in ceiling, you have to make sure in level creation that this option is on. Also, if you would like to select in which kind of plans, in which type of plans it will appear, you can select that from plan view types. And the last point, you have to make a constraint between your levels using the dimension lock or using pen or using both. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Wish you all the best. Thank you and see you in the coming tutorial. See you.